Hi guys, I'm Ghost Masala and welcome to part 2 of Road to Nakata. Part 1 has done very well so far, so I'm getting part 2 out quickly as you guys seem to have enjoyed the first one. And of course, if you like the series, please feel free to subscribe. Of course, I listen to suggestions of everyone, regardless of whether you're subscribed or not. But if you subscribe, then you'll be able to know when I'm uploading and also what I'm uploading, so it just makes it easier for everyone. And yeah, so here's the Asian squad that I've built in preparation. So my new objective is to attempt to win the World Cup online tournament. So that's going to be quite tricky, but I think I can do it. But unfortunately, this squad is not too good. And here's my Asian squad that I've built. And as you can see, the starting 11 is not really an Asian squad. It's more of a Japanese and Australian squad, and that's not deliberate. That's just how it's turned out. Of course, I didn't get that. It was actually a real struggle to build a squad full of Asian players on World Cup mode. It's just like their pack weight is really low, because the pack weight is generally really good in general. So I've had to trade in some really good players to get some Asian player packs, but therefore that's why the team is just made up of 2 countries at the moment. As you see, I haven't even got one single Iranian player at all, which is unfortunate because there are some great Iranian players that I could get, such as the striker Azmoun. How it's going to work is I'm going to do a recap of the 3 group games, and then next episode, if I get out of the group, I will play the knockout games, possibly with commentary if I get to the later stages. But yeah, I'll see you then. Hi everyone, just before we get into the recap of the 3 games that I played in the group stages, I just want to say that after I recorded this video, I managed to play another online group stage game with my team again, and I won 4-0. And I did some changes to my previous formation, and that means you can probably guess what an absolute massacre these 3 group games were that I played before I changed up my team. And all I can say is brace yourself for some terrible FIFA playing. And of course, the first team that I came up against was just a full Europe team, no icons. Most people do have icons in the game, I see that, and honestly, it's not. And yeah, here we go. And to be honest, my defense was not good at all. He broke through me so easily there, as you can see, in 7 minutes as well. It wasn't good at all, and this guy did go on to win it 3-0, and that was not a great start to the group at all, and that was a good goal, and my defense is just terrible. Next up, we have a guy who had 2 icons, but this was the weakest guy out of the 3 that I played, and I do actually manage to take the lead in this game. Asako with a great bottom corner finish. He did get 2 though to take the lead, but I do manage to equal it up with a great Kobayashi outside the foot goal. Very pleased with that. And he did score another one, but again I get the equaliser with Asako, bottom corner. However, unfortunately, my players had run out of stamina so badly that I end up losing this one 6-3 because my defenders were so bad, and the goalkeeper there, wait, what? Oh yeah, that was just terrible play. And then we have the final match, and this was the worst out of the bunch, to be honest. As you can see, his team was very good. Lewandowski just dribbled straight through me there. The goalkeeper not very good at all. That was not very good. And he goes 3-0 up, and then of course this happens. I'll get to it in a second. And I slide tackle another player, and that's Makino, who was probably my best defender, I would say. And he unfortunately gets sent off, so that wasn't a good sign. I do manage to get a consolation goal late on with Asako again. He's not very good, but he did pop up in the right places a lot. However, I do go on to lose this game 7-1, and back to you, other Ghost of Masala. Hi everyone, and you're probably not going to be. That recap was a bit disappointing. I think it definitely was for me. The amount I lost by particularly, but I have a few reasons why I lost by that much, and not all of them are because I'm bad. Part of the reasons is because I am not that good at FIFA, but I know how to improve my game and get better. But it does involve some pack luck. I will need some pack luck in order to help me. So I'm not sure if I did a proper team review. I might have cut that out at the start, but players such as, by the way, just so you know, Ziyech and Patricio didn't play at all in any of the games. If you go through the footage, you will see that they are not on the pitch. They were just simply on the bench because I did not have enough Asian players, and yeah, I just didn't have enough Asian players, and I needed to fill my bench up. But as for the rest of the team, As you can see, also cool feature, if you're new to the series and just to the channel in general, bottom right corner it has a list of the top goal scorer and the top assist person, so you can have a look at that throughout the series to see which player is doing the best. I believe Sako's on 3 and Honda's on 2 assists, 3 goals and 2 assists. And what I think of the team, so the wingers are too slow to start off with. I need to I would definitely prefer to have a more narrow formation where these wingers will work better, but unfortunately it's not possible with 5 at the back, so hopefully I'll get some better midfielders so I can play that sort of formation, because I think that would help a lot. Asako was alright, he hasn't got enough shooting to be that good to be like and he was often quite isolated, but he did score a few. The midfielders were the best part of the team, apart from one thing. Nakata doesn't feel like an icon to me. I feel like he needs the midfield. He was too isolated in the midfield to do anything really. Honda was great, he was winning the ball in the midfield. However, I'll explain that later. Defense were alright, and goalkeeper is the worst thing I've ever seen. He was just letting anything in. I don't think he ever made a crucial save, and that's why I was losing by such a big amount, is because the goalkeeper just would not save anything. However, that does not account for most of the reason why I lost so badly. All the players were, so if you see that game where I was 3-all, right, I was doing alright, and then I just didn't have the subs, so I need better subs. Literally the only good substitution player is Al Sherry, and he's only good at, he's only like relatively fast. He only brings on a bit of pace towards the end of the game, and even then he's not that fast, and he wasn't that good anyway, so he's the only good sub I've got at the moment. I need better subs. So that just meant everyone was off stamina. Nakata basically dies midway through the match, even though he has 84 stamina. The roll, I think his work rates, what are they? Medium work rates just make him absolutely dead after you've played a few minutes with him. Defense were alright, as you may have seen in that last game. Makino to get sent off, but again they got very tired towards the end, as did the fullbacks. They were alright too, but just the tiredness of the players, the too low stamina. Thought I wouldn't be saying this about the front line were alright, but it's just everyone was so tired, and it meant that as you may have seen, the scorelines in the first half were way different to the scorelines in the second half. And also I was trying to go and score goals, so that's why I conceded so many. Is that if I get the first goal, it really matters in this game mode, I feel like. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to finish it off with a pack. Please be a good player. Come on. It's a board. Is it South Korea? Belgium? Right mid? Who is this? Munier. Didn't realise he was playing at right mid. I thought he was right back. But okay, so that's a good chance. There's usually about 5 players in these packs. So we have a cam. Yes, come on. That's great, because it means I can play slightly more. And yes, another centre back. That's great. So tell you what I'm going to do. The next episode of Road to Nakata will be when I've got into the knockout stages, and hopefully I'll manage to do that by next time.